everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good day, good week, good month, good summer. If you're new to the channel, my name is Pipes, and this channel is called Midwestin Motorbike, where I pretty much ride my motorcycle around the Midwest, with the majority of it being in Wisconsin, because that's where I'm from. Today I am driving or riding up to House of Harley. No surprise, no surprise if you watched my past videos, but I ordered a part, seems like forever ago, and I gotta go pick it up because they don't ship it from where they get it from, and they don't really ship it from the dealership, so I have to go get it. So I have a Police Electric Glide 2020, and because of that, it does not come with passenger floorboards. Not the biggest deal at all. Luckily, a viewer of the channel, you know who you are, thank you so much, gifted me floorboards for the bike, front and passenger, but I already have front on already, so I'm not going to mess with that. And I got plans for the bike, which I could go over later, but the floorboards will be a little mismatched. Nothing that I really care about that much. But what I was getting at was passenger floorboards. So he gifted me floorboards so I can put passenger floorboards on here, so if Honeybee wants to jump on, she can. But unfortunately, they did not come with the bolts to put on to the bike, which is fine. No big deal. The only big deal to me is I ordered these on July 10th, and they just got here yesterday. It's kind of surprising that it took that long for bolts to get here. But I figure I'd take a ride up there. It's a beautiful day. It's like 75 degrees out. Go grab those parts and head back home. Figure I'd make a video with you guys, talk about some things, do a little bit different setup. Well, not different, back to an old setup. It's been a while since I did this kind of setup with the camera here and camera looking at me. But figure I'd do my shameless plug right away. So what's holding my camera on my helmet is a camera mount from motorads.com. It's got a piece of, I believe, flexible wire inside a piece of rubber and a piece of adhesive, so you can kind of bend it to shape whatever helmet you have and kind of put it, I mean, you can put it here, you can put it on the side, you can put it on the top, you can put it where you want. Most people put it right here, but I like it. It's sturdy, it's white, you know, it's a little more incognito on my helmet if I want to take this apparatus off. But if you want to help the channel out, if you go to motorads.com, whatever you buy, it doesn't have to be a camera mount for your helmet. They got all kinds of products for all kinds of things, but whatever it is you buy at final checkout, you put in Midwestin for the discount code, you'll receive 10% off your order. It'll help you out most likely with your sales tax on the order, and it'll help the channel out a little bit, so I appreciate that. But I gotta say, a little envious right now, because a lot of the channels I watch and a lot of people I know are getting ready to go to the 86th annual Sturgis biker rally. And this will be another year where I won't be going. I'm not going to say I can't go, but that's pretty much the case. And not only am I envious of those who get to go to Sturgis, I am extremely jealous for those that get to go like every single year. Now, I've never been out to Sturgis, and I know, you probably have, or you probably haven't, but I hear the good, I hear the bad, I hear the indifferent, and I get all points of view, but you all would agree with me that I got to experience it for myself. Since my years of getting out of the Marine Corps, I have gotten a lot better being around crowds now, and it really helps being around a crowd of people that I'm already familiar with, and that is motorcycle enthusiasts. Whether you're in a riders group, whether you're an actual MC, whether you're not in any of that, but what keeps you centered is two wheels. You're my people. Goldwing, Street Glide, Triumph, Indian. If you like it, needs knees out in the breeze, you're my kind of people. So it makes it easier being around crowds when everyone's kind of trying to have a good time in the same kind of way. I heard it can get pretty rowdy at night, depending on where you're at and who you're around. But I still got to see it for myself. Now, I mean, what's cool about Sturgis, being Sturgis, tomato, is so many people have been going for so many years, and so many people have documented their trip in all kinds of different ways, that I feel that if you go out to the Sturgis motorcycle rally totally unprepared and not knowing what's going on, that is 113.5% your fault, because there is so much information on where to stay, where to go, what to do, what to look for, what route to take. And mind you, you can still do whatever you want. You could be like, well, I'm going to try to forge my own path, and I'm going out there with not knowing nothing, and I'm looking like, that's fine. This is America, and you are free to live your life how you see fit. Just please don't hurt anybody in the process while you're doing it in any kind of way. That would be kind of bogus. But yes. So what I'm wondering, and I could Google it, but since I'm already recording and I'm already talking to you guys, go during the first couple days of Sturgis, middle, the meat, or the end. Because I guarantee you, if I do go to Sturgis next year, I won't be able to go the whole entire week. Because I hear, unless you're accustomed to that, Sturgis is kind of like Las Vegas, you know? I hear about people like, I'm going out to Vegas for the first time, man. We're going out there for 5 days. Like, whoa, five days in Vegas? Woo! 5 days in Vegas can make it seem like you've been living there for a month, man. But yeah, it's kind of envious seeing everybody ramping up for Sturgis, and we're really looking forward to watching all of the motovlogs coming out during Sturgis, after, of everyone going there, what they did, what they saw. I really dig it. You know, it's, you know, I can't go, and thankfully there's motovlogging, there's YouTubers that can bring me along, and I can try to vicariously live through them and have a good time at Sturgis. But one of these years, hopefully next year, I'll be able to go. So in the beginning of the year, a lot of motovloggers are talking about plans for the year, riding plans, what they got planned for the summer, where they're going to go ride, what they're going to do to their bike. And now it's July. It is. We are halfway through 2026. Have you accomplished some of the things you wanted to accomplish this year? I have not. I've just been doing a lot of regional riding in the area here. Haven't been anywhere too far, anywhere that cool that I haven't seen before. Haven't really eaten at it anywhere new. So my riding season's been mid compared to what I really wanted to accomplish. Now it is only, you know, July, and if the weather treats us good, you know, I'll ride deep into the fall, and maybe still get to some places I want to go, do some things I want to do, see some things I want to see. And I'm actually kind of glad I got this set up for today too, because if I was doing my normal motovlogging, I've been down this road and filmed it so much, there's really nothing much new to show you on this route. So I think this is a good setup for this video. I was kind of excited to do it. I really hope the audio turns out, because I don't know as of right now. Hopefully it's not bad, because then I'm gonna have to go out and do this again. When you get these DJI mics, they come with magnets, and I lost one magnet, and my other magnet is JB Weld sealant to my Daytona Glide. So I got to chip that out and then put it in this helmet. So right now my my microphone is just kind of clipped onto the my microphone, my comm microphone. So hopefully it's not getting too much wind. But the channel is growing, and thank you so much. I had some big hit videos, more than I deserve. I haven't decided if I'm going to do another moto camp or not. I have the equipment now, and now that I've been there, it should be an easier process. And based on YouTube algorithms and some research, YouTube viewers love a good camping video. But I'm not going to turn this into a moto camping channel. I'll do it when I can, if it calls for it and I really want to go and do that, but I'm not going to try to go out of my way to make sure I make it happen just for content. I want to be in the road. I want to be on the road. I want to be on the blacktop working on my diary. That's for you, Brent. Now I am editing a video right now. It's going to be a midweek drop. And that's something new that I'm doing with the channel, and I also explained it in the video I'm editing right now. So most of my my drops are always Sunday mornings. And but every once in a while I might do something real quick that I want to film and show you guys. That might be exactly a motovlog, like or is kind of like when I went to the Harley Davidson bike night a couple weeks ago. I just did a little quick 10-minute video, dropped it in the middle of the week. And so if you ever see my vlogs, I use the same exact font for every single thumbnail because I like consistency and I'm a nerd like that. White lettering with the orange outline. If it has black lettering with the orange outline, that means it's going to be it was a midweek drop, and it's just something I decided to do a little extra during the week, and that will not be on a regular basis. I might drop one during the week, I might drop 2 in a row, or I might drop one and it might be 3-4 months before I drop another one. But the one I'm editing right now is just when I went down to Texas in my cage and drove back home. So really not a moto vlog because I'm not on a motorcycle, but still Midwestin motorbike, still me, still the same person. But I brought you along to show you some cool things I saw along the way. And it'll be a long one, it'll probably be a good well over an hour, but like I said, it's a midweek drop. Just something to, maybe something else you can watch during the week if you like travel videos. So, but yeah, but going forward, most of my vlogs drop Sunday morning, but if you see something during the week with black lettering, that's just something extra that I decided to do. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is what I want to do to the bike. Over time. Right now I have really changed nothing other than take the tractor seat off and put a 2-up seat on. I want to put I would like to put a HPI 2-in-1 exhaust on here. I think that runs about $2,000, so that'll be a while. But what I've been kind of debating right now is handlebars. I have a cop bike, comes with 10-inch handlebars, and because it's a 2020 and everything that's kind of left over, I can actually go up to 14s with only having to get a different wire harness and not having to get all kinds of other things to go up that much. So that's cool. But I don't know if I should just do a traditional 14-inch bagger bar or get the T-bar set up on this bike. I really want the T-bar set up. I dig it. I rode a road glide, I test rode a road glide with the T-bar set up, and I like how my shoulders are more square. I feel like it makes me sit up more of an angle instead of kind of hunching over. And I don't really like my arms being wide because I got a pretty gnarly shoulder issue. And T-bars usually, or race bars, or dirt bar, whatever they call them, but gives you a little bit more control when you need to steer and do turns, and you know. And I was thinking about maybe just going on Amazon, getting some 14-inch bars, throwing one on here just so I can have something in the meantime. But then I would have to take all that off and then get the setup I want. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just get the bagger bars now, put them on, because I watch so many videos. Me by myself, I probably could get it done in like 4 hours with lunch breaks and sitting around on my phone and watching videos over and over again, making sure I do it right. Or if I just should leave it the way it is and save up and get the setup I really want. It's not bad. I mean, these 10s on here are nice. They were a lot worse when I had the tractor seat because you sit up off the bike like another 2-3 inches. But now that I'm sitting in the bike, you know, It's pretty comfortable. It's pretty comfortable, but I still want my arms to be up a little bit more. I like the look, I like the feel. That's kind of what I want to go for. So, but after I want to get the T-bars, I want to get the HPI 2-in-1. I want to get a SNS cam in here, and I want to get a tuner. Well, for all you going to Sturgis, I wish you well. I'll be praying for your safety, that the rubber side stays down, the shiny side stays up. May those tires grip like they've never gripped before. May the rain stay away and come back some other day. If you're ever on your way to Sturgis and for some reason you get cranky, you get in some sort of bad mood, even if your bike breaks down, which I'm going to pray against that, at least you're going. At least you get to go. At least you can try and make it there. Because some of us will just sit back and keep dreaming. One more thing before I end the video. I've been getting a lot of interest on my Midwestin hats. Now I know I have a store. The store's sold out. Hopefully I'll get it stocked again soon. If you want a Midwestin motorbike tee, but there's been a lot of interest because I wear different Midwestin hats, and I have given a hat away as a one-off for a contest. But I am considering doing a pre-sale for a Midwestin hat. Now, if the algorithm gets you to this point and you have watched it all the way to the end and you are interested in a hat, and the hats look like this, if you're interested in one of those, comment below. Say, hey, you got a pre-sale? I'd totally be interested in getting a hat. If I do a pre-sale on the hats, you have to understand it's just me and I do everything. I'll order the hat, I'll order the graphic, I press the hat, I package, I ship, I do all those things. So if I do a pre-sale and you're in this really big hurry, for some reason you just gotta have that hat, you're not gonna get it that fast. I'm just being open and honest. If I do a pre-sale, from the time you actually purchase a pre-sale hat, if I choose to do one, and if there's enough interest, it might be about a month or a month and a half before you actually get your hat in the mail. Just letting you know. Alright everybody, thanks for coming along with me, thanks for hanging out, thanks for listening to me run my thoughts through my mouth. Have a good week. Take it easy. Be sharp. Stay vigilant. Godspeed.